Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. In this video, we're gonna talk about Caitlyn Jenner revealing that she had absolutely no idea what was in the bank account during her marriage with Kris Jenner. Guess what? Caitlyn, at that time, honey, you were a man, okay? You wouldn't have known, but maybe if you go back now, because you're a woman, they will tell you, because we all can see, even though we're on the outside, that the men really don't have any say in that family. You have to just follow the woman, hold their purses, help them to paint their nails. But now you may have some dominance and control if you go back, but don't ask me to what position or role, okay? Like, really, just kidding. But then again, it is really serious because all the stories from the men are somewhat similar. Yesterday, we saw that clip from Ye wherein Ye said that if you have a stepmom like Kris Jenner, that's the, not stepmom, but mother-in-law. She is the mother-in-law of all mother-in-laws. Like, you're just in the family as a guy, that's it. You have no say, you have no control. But your own kids will disrespect you, and it's just accepted. Now, why is Caitlyn Jenner talking? Why are we hearing this coming from Caitlyn? And that is because Caitlyn has a documentary coming up. I've been reading about it, but I chose consciously to not do a video about it as yet, because when I look at the amount of information that the article has been putting out there, I understand that, you're just giving us a quick synopsis, but I do believe that there is also a bigger picture as to why is Caitlyn, telling all of this. And I believe that something very deep, very dark happened to Caitlyn in this family, and it may very well come out in the documentary. And I said, you know what? Let me just lay the foundations of it starting now, because I do believe that we are about to be shook when that documentary is officially released. Let's talk about this interview that Caitlyn has recently done. We're going to talk about it, just real quick. Now, she did an interview in Sky's 3-part documentary. The documentary is titled House of Kardashian. It's going to be aired this Sunday, right? Wherein she's going to talk about, business deal, controversial business deal, personal struggles, family dynamics, scandal, and all of that, right? Now, let me tell you, I cannot wait to hear about those controversial business deals, because we know that for quite some time now, the Jenners have been pushed to the forefront of shady business deals, and we've heard allegations of Britney Spears' $600 million being floated around in that family. I want to hear if Caitlyn is going to come out and say anything about that as it relates to, her girls, Kendall and Kylie, because it seems as though at this point, the relationship between Caitlyn, Kendall, and Kylie is not good either, because their grandma had recently passed and there was none of them anywhere in sight. So I believe that there's so many things that we can tell that the Jenners are not close. Brody had a baby shower recently and also got married. The sisters weren't anywhere in sight. Now, the interview leading up to the documentary, let's talk about what Caitlyn is saying. So Caitlyn is saying, I had no idea what was in the bank. I always had a couple of little toys, a nice car, or a small airplane. So the relationship worked very well that way. Isn't that sad? Not just that, Caitlyn is saying, when they were going to pull the plug on the family reality TV series that's Keeping Up with the Kardashian, because remember they transitioned from E over to Hulu. She's saying that, no one told her anything about that. And she basically heard that in the media. Like she learned about it in the media. And even when they were going to do the two-part reunion special, she did not make the appearance. She was not advised of that as well. Caitlyn, I believe, has some really riveting things to share. And as I've said before, I really just want to wait until this documentary is released because, believe me, I'm going to be glued to this one. I believe that Caitlyn has the eloquence and the diplomacy to translate what needs to be said from her point of view, her experience, her knowledge, her awareness. I believe that she's going to do so in a very diplomatic manner, in the sense that not even Kim or Kris can rebut what she's about to share with the public. And I believe that it's going to be done in a calculated sense wherein they can't even take legal actions against her. But we know that Kendall and Kylie is there, so maybe Kendall and Kylie will be used as weapon against Caitlyn. But then again, how long would that work for? I believe that Kendall and Kylie will always love, Caitlyn, no matter what Caitlyn does or say. They might be mad at her for a hot second, but at the end of the day, I believe that they will get over it and just, accept Caitlyn for Caitlyn. Let me know what are your thoughts, guys, because I believe that this is going to really shake a lot of things and reveal a lot of things. But it's really sad to know that you're a part of this family. You're bringing home a check because if you remember, while Caitlyn was Bruce, he used to be like a keynote speaker. A former Olympian has that good money. So it's not as though there was no money from him, but to not know what was in the bank, like what the money was like, definitely very telling that men have no say, no dominance in that family. And when it's coming from so many male who have been in the family, you know that it has to be even half true. And I don't believe it's half true at this point. I believe it is 100% factual. But I want to hear, your views on this matter. While you're at it, show your girl some love, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace